This isn't just a garden. It's a space to provide opportunity to build community.
What really fulfills us as a whole is when we find meaning in our lives, when we're doing something that we find meaningful, and at the same time we can't do something meaningful if we're not connecting with others. We have so much mental health issues in our community, and a lot of that I think is really related with people that don't feel they have a place in society, that they don't belong.
Larissa, a director for MyCDC, hopes this first community food forest in Nanaimo will create that sense of belonging for others. MyCDC is a nonprofit organization focused on small-scale projects that benefit the neighborhood and the people living in it.
We focus mainly on projects in the community that help develop the well-being of the community and projects that help develop the environmental, the economic, and the social sustainability of our neighborhoods and the places that we have our projects.
When MyCDC saw this lot in Haliburton Street, they dreamed of its potential to create just that. This lot looks much different than it did 2 years ago. It had been overgrown with blackberry bushes, riddled with mattresses and needles. Now, with the help of various organizations and neighbors, this welcoming space boasts a variety of plants and trees.
A food forest has this idea that we're reforesting our neighborhoods and our cities. So we're actually planting more trees that we can then eat from. So they're edible, produce edible fruits. And the great thing about that is that it's an open space where people can come and they can take, the food that's there, and it requires less maintenance, because the way we plant it is we're mimicking the way a forest works.
This space, the South End Community Food Forest, is based on the ethics of permaculture. And the ethics of permaculture are very beautiful and simple. The first ethic is care of land, the second ethic is care of people, and the third ethic is care of process.
This space isn't just for those with a green thumb, though. Community members are welcome to use this land for growing, but also creating art.
It's about people finding their passions and rediscovering their passions too, in terms of having these art parties and, someone that's never really tried, but they're walking by and they're invited to join in.
There are various work parties throughout the year to keep this project going. Just as a food forest takes years to establish, this place will take time to build community. And already it is making an impact to create a safe place for people to belong to.
My hope is to see food forests continue to expand throughout the city, and reoccupy vacant spaces, abandoned lots, huge blackberry thickets, that I know countless of, and also people to take that into their homes, into their backyards, so that we have this reestablished network corridors, through the city, where people can access food, can access their health and well-being and community.
For Go on Shaw TV, I'm Rayanne the Plant.